On November 20th, 1979, the first day of the Islamic year, 1400, a group of around 500 armed extremists, led by Assalm O Alakum, a Saudi preacher, seized control of the Grand Mosque in Mecca. They declared that the Mahdi, a messianic figure in Islam, had arrived, and that it was their duty to overthrow the Saudi royal family. The attackers barricaded themselves inside the mosque complex, taking thousands of pilgrims and mosque employees hostage. They also killed Saudi security forces and took control of the minarets, making it difficult for security forces to approach. The Saudi government, led by King Khalid and his brother Crown Prince Fahd, was caught off guard by the attack. The seizure of the holiest site in Islam posed a direct challenge to the legitimacy of the Al Saud family's rule. The Saudi authorities were initially hesitant to use force against the militants, fearing a high number of casualties among the hostages and damage to the holy site. Instead, they attempted to negotiate with the militants. However, negotiations failed as the militants' demands were unrealistic, including the abdication of the Al Saud family and the establishment of an Islamic state. After several days of failed negotiations and increasing public pressure, the Saudi government decided to launch a military operation to retake the mosque. They brought in French and Pakistani commandos to assist in operation. Retaking the mosque. On December 4, 1979, the Saudi military launched a full-scale assault on the Grand Mosque. The operation, codenamed Operation Al-Nayat Operation Salvation, involved thousands of troops, tanks, and helicopters. The battle was intense and bloody, with fierce fighting taking place within the mosque complex. The militants, heavily armed and well prepared, put up stiff resistance. The Saudi forces faced challenges such as navigating the maze-like corridors of the mosque and avoiding harm to the hostages. After several days of heavy fighting, the Saudi forces were able to overpower the militants. Many of the extremists were killed, while others were captured and later executed. The mosque was finally retaken, but the toll was high. Hundreds of hostages and soldiers lost their lives in the battle. The siege of Mecca had far-reaching consequences. It shattered the image of Saudi Arabia as a stable and secure country, revealing deep-seated religious and political tensions within the kingdom. The siege also had implications for the broader Islamic world. It sparked debates about the role of religion in politics and the legitimacy of Muslim rulers. It also led to increased scrutiny of Saudi Arabia's role as the custodian of Islam's holiest sites. In conclusion, the siege of Mecca in 1979 was a watershed moment in Saudi Arabia's history and had profound implications for the Islamic world. It highlighted the challenges of modernization, religious extremism, and political stability in the region, issues that continue to resonate to this day.